Joseph and his amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, based off the religious story, Joseph and his coat of many colours. Now this movie is a weird musical thing that I remember watching when I was younger. Now I wasn't familiar with the original story when I first watched the movie, and I'm still not, but something even then just told me there's something not right about this movie. And now, rewatching it, I can confirm there's something not right about this movie. I mean, it's called Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, so I wasn't expecting something to be that grounded in reality, but Jesus Christ. Now, I'm aware that a lot of you may not know the story of Joseph and his amazing colourful jacket, so I decided to bring up this incredibly well animated video to show all of you, and hopefully you'll be as clued as I am.
Child born to Jacob and his favorite wife, Rachel.
What is this? What is this? Okay, so we've got a guy holding a towel behind his head, another guy having a stroke, another guy who's just hitting the air, and another guy whose foot keeps coming in and out of his body. No, this is good. This is what God would have wanted.
Hello everyone.
Jesus Christ. Puberty hit this guy like a brick. Is he supposed to be the youngest?
Father's little bet has come to check on our work. Haha.
Is that for me, Father?
Wait, that's the multicolored coat. It looks like a fruit pastel. What type of rainbow coat is this? It only has 4 colours. And then Joseph dreams that everyone is gonna die or something.
Tell you about another dream.
What? You rode a flying camel? Haha.
Then the brothers try and kill him or stuff. Well, kids, do you understand the story of Joseph and his coat of many colours? No? Well, me neither. Let's watch the movie. So we start off in a school assembly, and an underpaid narrator trips over her own book while this twat stares at her as if she just killed his cat. I mean, look at him. That's pure hatred in his eyes.
Some folks dream of the wonders they'll do.
Oh, I guess we're doing this then.
I closed my eyes.
It gets me every time. Who let this fully grown man into a school wearing nothing but his gown?
Jacob was the founder of a whole new nation. Thanks to the number of children he had. He was also known as Israel, but most of the time his sons and his wives used to call him Dad.
Well, then he's a bit of a weird bloke then, isn't he? Why do you want his wives to call him Dad? Look at him. Look at that smug face. He knows what he's doing. Every one of these guys look like they're on a register. Now what the hell's that supposed to mean? To be fair, credit where credit's due, the songs are actually performed quite well. They're well sung, they're very catchy, and each one has their own style. What if he's right all along? Now honestly, as much as I'm about to clown on her in this movie, it's clear that she was made for this role. She's having so much fun, and it's just so much fun to watch her. Just look at her go. Don't tell me you don't crack a smile when she appears on screen. So anyway, the brothers sing a jazzy song whilst beating up Joseph and throwing him into a pit, and then decide to sell him off as a slave. We need cash, let's sell him if we can. They then break the news to Jacob about it in one of the most out-of-place songs I've ever heard.
Father, we've something to tell you, a story of our time, a tragic but inspiring tale of manhood in its prime.
And when Jacob's gone, they just party, apparently, because everyone hated Joseph, including, I can only assume, his own mother, as Jacob is the only one who mourns his death. Now this next scene is burned forever in my mind. It's one of the weirdest, hypnotic, acid trip thing about this movie. And I hope you enjoy.
Had very few cares. He was one of Egypt's millionaires, having made a fortune buying shares in pyramids.
I have nothing to say.
Joseph was an unimportant.
This is set in ancient Egypt, everyone. Ancient Egypt.
But my wife would never tell the lie.
It's over in chapter 39 of Genesis. She was beautiful but evil, so a lot of men against his will.
I don't. Okay, if we just ignore all of that, isn't this canonically being shown to a bunch of children? How does this make any sense?
Attracted her attention. Every morning she would beckon.
Come and lie with me, love.
Joseph wanted to resist her till one day she proved too eager. Joseph cried in vain.
Stop! I don't believe in free love! Pity.
And that's where we end that scene. Folks, next scene, quick, before I get banned. Basically, Potiphar hears everyone having an orgy upstairs. I wish I was joking. And then he bursts in. Thinks Joseph is trying to get with his wife, so he throws him down the Sarlacc pit. Oh, and also, I just have to say, this scene is very good.
Close every door to me. Hide all the world from me.
The fact there's very little, if any, music, the faint echoing in the background, the haunting setting, it's actually very good. But then it's followed up with something out of my nightmares. Jesus Christ, it looks like they're about to sacrifice him. Poor guy.
Joseph's prison cell were flung to very frightened men.
We don't think that we will ever see the light of day again. We've had dreams that we don't understand.
Both men were servants of Pharaoh the king, both in the doghouse for doing their thing.
What? But I will admit, this made me laugh.
There I was standing in front of a vine.
Rose to tell his dream, hoping it would have a similar theme.
Then the narrator talks about the king, and we get this brilliant line.
If you ever find yourself near Ramesses, get down on your knees.
So then they reveal the Pharaoh, and I just want to promise you, I'm not joking. He's revealed as a rock and roll Elvis Presley impersonator. Because of course he is.
Well, I was wandering along the banks of the river when 7 fat cows came out of the Nile. Oh, hey.
And now, folks, my favourite song in the movie. Yes, I'm not even joking. It's just catchy. The accents are stupid, but it's just fun to listen to. And the actual song is not half bad.
fields were a patchwork of clover. The winters were never too cold. Those Canaan days we used to know, where have they gone? Where did they go? Eh bien, raise your berets.
Then a dancer comes in and they fight over her, which has serious confusing connotations because that's either one of their sisters or their mothers. Then they go to Joseph, not knowing it's Joseph, and ask him for food because their crops are all dying or something. And he gives it to them, but then he decides to trick them by framing one of them for stealing from him. And it's an alright scene. It's quite dramatic, it's quite good.
Benjamin, you nasty youth. Your crime has shocked me to the core. Never in my whole career have I encountered this before.
But nothing stays okay in this movie for long, as the brothers try to convince Joseph that he's innocent by singing this.
Bono, Natty, how you can accuse him is a mystery. Save him, take me. Benjamin is straighter than the troll palm tree.
I can't do this, man. I'm losing my sanity at this point. I can feel it leaving my body. And then after whatever that was, Joseph reveals it's him, everyone's happy. Joseph then comes home to his father, he sings a great song, and that's the end of the movie. What a movie. Even though I just made a whole video making fun of this movie, it's still incredibly nostalgic for me to watch, despite how weird it is. It was obvious there was a lot of time and effort put into it. The stages are very well made. The costumes are quite good. All the actors are doing their damn best to try and make the performance as good as possible. As I said, I love the narrator. Joseph, even though he has a few weird scenes, still has a great singing voice. He's very awkward and cheesy, but it's still very fun, in my opinion.
I look handsome, I look smart. I am a walking work of art. Such a dazzling coat of many colors. How I love my coat of many colors.
I wouldn't recommend it to anyone because it's not that good, but still, if you're looking for something that's really weird and you don't really know what's happening, and you probably never will know what's happening, check it out. Wow, that was the first movie review I did on my channel. I hope you enjoyed it, and I really do appreciate it if you're able to make it this far. If you enjoyed this type of video, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you lot in the next one.